For indeed, my name is Will, and indeed I have zero chill. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. I did a little bit of gaming, or a little bit more playing, so I'll catch you all up on what happened since we last met. My mission to defeat... I can't English properly for some reason. My mission to hunt down every last member of the Pazzi family was very successful. The last one being Jacopo Pazzi, the grandfather of Fieri and father of Francesco. However, it seems that a trap had been set for me by the leader of the Templars, the Spaniard Rodrigo Borgia. And due to his failures to stop Ezio, the Barbarigo family had stabbed, along with Rodrigo, stabbed Jacopo and left his bleeding corpse on the ground. After which, I promptly defeated the enemies in the area, and I gave Jacopo a merciful and just letting him bleed out on the floor there. When that was all said and done, my journeys then took me to an area called Romagna, Forli, where I had just escorted Leonardo da Vinci to a boat which he then took to go to Venezia, where in part of the story, Leonardo da Vinci is moved to Venice as part of his commission to paint a certain portrait. And ever since then, I've been in Venezia, and I've been taking on members of the Barbarigo family, and I just made my first kill of one of the Barbarigos. However, Rodrigo Borgia has shown up again and has discussed plans to assassinate a high-ranking member of the Venetian government called the Doge and replace him with one of his own lieutenants. I've also gotten myself a couple of new weapons, which I'm actually quite... Whoa. That's crazy. Ugh, the fact that its stats are so high. Well, I still can't get the Sultan's knife, which is something I really want. But as you can see, I've leveled up Ezio's armor quite a bit. I'm now in the metal. I currently have the metal. And as part of the DLC, since this is part of the Ezio collection, the sword that I picked up is actually called the Twins Rapier. It's actually quite good. I like the look of it, and I like this. It's a very fast weapon, not particularly damaging, but that's sort of a moot point when it comes to the weapons. It's like, it doesn't matter really. Like, the stats help. Really, if you want to use a sword because you think it looks cool, then you go right ahead and you use that sword. And don't let anybody tell you differently. Because really, like, the only time stats matter for a weapon...
The last imbecile who acted like you soon found pieces of himself all over the place. So which part of your pathetic anatomy... Eccolo! Get it! Remember what I taught you, ragazzi? Ora, ragazzi! Dai! Right side! Per la malora! I want no part of it! Fine! You'll have to play Chris! Like that!
But yeah, I like this because it looks like... It very much reminds me of all of the weapons that you would have seen in, like, this sort of time period, especially around the times of, like, you know, Three Musketeers and stuff like that. The sort of rapier slash dueling sword slash saber of of this time period. And this is actually although I might get myself the Milanese sword. It is the next step up, and I mean it's not a bad thing to want a weapon that looks cool, and has good stats. I'm a little bit finicky about that sort of thing. I want good weapons. I mean, armor, I'm already looking cool. And as you can see, I'm currently wearing... Let's get out into the sunlight a little bit, so you can truly get a... So you can get a understanding of what I'm wearing. This particular color pattern is called Venezia Wine. It was one of my favorite dyes that you could... It was one of my favorite colors that you could dye your clothes. It's perfectly suited to, like, look at this boat. Like, the interior of the boat is a wine red, and it's dark blue, sort of cobalt blue, and that perfectly matches Ezio. It perfectly matches Ezio.
A great metal work here.
So let's go back to the weapons. Let's find out how much that Milanese sword. The Schiavona, in comparison... Oh man, I need to take on some assassin contracts, and then I'll go back to Monteregione. How many? Whoops. How many? It looks like I've got all the... Well, I haven't fully unlocked most of the city, so I have no idea what's out there. I have a codex pit. Ah, there they are. Assassination contracts.
What was it again?
Now, I don't know if I'm really going to be able to get to any of the story, because right now, as it stands, I need lots of money. And the only way to get money is to do contracts. The best way to do it is to do contracts. Because I can do as many of those as I want. What I should also have been focusing on, and I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit because of it, is I should also be focusing on my pouches. My medicine pouches, my... Whee! Oh yeah, check it out! One of the neat features of Assassin's Creed 2 that you couldn't do in Assassin's Creed 1 was swimming! You couldn't swim! Like, as soon as you hit the water, desynchronization! Not this time. This time you can swim like a fish. I've also picked up a new ability that allows me to climb buildings a lot faster and reach ledges that are just out of reach. Yeah, this is like one of the best ways. They're simple kill, locate, and kill missions. Okay, so... Alright, De Medici. I'm sending one of my men to help you eliminate a conspirator who has ties to Archbishop Salviati. He will pilot a gondola toward your target. Follow him at a distance. Make sure to avoid combat until you're ready to strike. I meant to do that. One of the key things also in this game, this is just like my logic behind it, if you see a gondola that's shining like that, be sure to pick it up every now and then, because you never know when you might actually find an extra bit of gold that might give you just the right amount to help you afford that nice new shiny armor. Also, I've been upgrading Monteregione, which I don't know if I've covered that. I covered that in my last stream, but in your main base of operations, Monteregione, you can actually upgrade the town and the villa so that its value goes up. You can increase its value by upgrading and opening buildings, by purchasing valuable pieces of art for, you know, quote unquote tourists to visit. You know, art, and even in the town itself, you can upgrade. You can upgrade the. See, this area is not available to me just yet because I haven't unlocked it in the story, which stinks because. Think that I'm having help by Lorenzo de' Medici to assassinate this target. And already we are joined. Thank you for joining the stream today. I am in the midst of playing Assassin's Creed 2, but then again, you probably already know that because you saw my post that I was streaming. This is a much better running place. I hate it when the camera does that, because, yeah, I get it, I gotta catch up with my target, otherwise the memory desyncs, but, like, Pete's sake, have some mercy on me. Yes, we're going to sneak around, we're gonna sneakily steal from this boat. We're gonna die in the water. Well, we didn't die, that was sad. That was a sad flip-flop. I got my swim trunks and my flippy floppies. I'm flipping burgers. You at Kinko Straight flipping copies. Whoa! Lonely Island. I love the Venezia wine. Die. Oh. Not too far from the Thieves Guild. Looks like I need to follow in a gondola of my own. One of those must be my target. And there he is. You're gonna regret that, pal. On the other side of the boat, you don't even know it's... By the looks of it, the Milanese sword is actually not a bad-looking weapon. And I'm a sucker for a good-looking sword. You know what? To sell the idea, I'll make it look like he was killed with the weapon of one of his guards. A little bit of swimming. Into the drink! Into the drink! I'm swimming around in this water, it's so clear, look at it! Although I've heard it said that Valencia was not exactly the best smelling city. As Ezio's, like, the one complaint that Ezio seems to make throughout the, at least it seems like he's like smelling some very, very bad. I don't know if I want to repair. I just want to see how much the Milanese sword is. It's 1100. Oh, not 1100. That's 11,000. No. No. No, please. Please, no. Please don't kill me. But I will. And we're off. Okay, we're gonna climb up this ladder. Whee! Who said that? You wanna fight? Come on. Fight me.
Get down! No, you shouldn't be up here. Leave! Don't you? He's there on him!
You missed. Short drop, sudden stop. Swipe, 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 swipe. Swipe. Valencia citizens have just a little bit more florins on them than most other NPCs in the game. Ow.
Your weekly bleeding is part of a balanced, healthy lifestyle.
Well, I don't know about that. Bleeding kind of stinks. Especially if something causes you to bleed. Heavily. I should really work on my poison pouch, but the thing is I really don't...
You look stronger already.
Why, thank you, kind messer. Time to do a neat little trick I've picked up. Now, I like to pickpocket quite a bit, and what's kind of funny is, can you stop? Shut the fuck up about me? Okay, thank you. I literally just gave him 500 florins to bribe him to shut up about, you know, talking about assassins and all that. And then I swipe it right back from him, so I don't even, I even get like 2 or 3, maybe 4 florins extra after stealing my original 500 back. And the plus side is, he thinks he got paid. New contract. One of our family's allies is constantly being harassed by merchant from the Soderini family. Eliminate him without her knowledge. I don't want to frighten her. This could be tricky. Kill him without her noticing. Sounds like I need to use either a hay pile or Oh, and another benefit, I'm sorry, this just popped up into my head. The more you renovate the Monte Regione shops and area, the more, and this honestly is really, really cool, the more you upgrade the shops, especially like, you know, your tailor, artist, you actually get a discount. You can buy the really expensive pieces. I'm about to punch the ever-living crap out of this guy.
You're getting so many strunks on patrol these days.
Criminy. Oh well. They're bent anyway. I'm totally here for... I'm here for coincidental reasons. I'm not stabbing him because I'm trying to kill you or anything. What are you looking at? You have never seen a heavily armed man take down well-trained guards before? Making me run around. I'm gonna pick your pocket. Actually, this isn't a bad place to be. Oh, wow.
What happened? If you have any...
Nope. I didn't have anything to do with this. Nope. Haven't the foggiest, friend. Haven't the foggiest. Haven't the foggiest idea as to what happened. This is all a big mystery to me. The people, they're just all dying. You do realize, I like how they complain about me defiling the dead. These are the same people who probably harassed you, your husband, your children, just for existing because of the very vile villain who was ruling this particular area of Venice not too long ago. Oh yes, I'm inhuman. I'm horrid. I'm only saving your lives, you morons. I'm fighting the good fight while you guys sit back on your laurels and do nothing. Excuse me, do you mind if I talk? Oh, is that so? Well, now, the next... Oh, this is the next step in my armor. The Misaglia's type... Now, this is what I've got right now. Oh, I didn't think I had the metal pauldron. Yeah, I've got metal everything right now. But I'm getting close to the end game, which means I now get the Misaglia's. Or if I get all 6 assassin keys, I unlock Altair's armor, and my armor just automatically goes to its highest tier without buying any of the other stuff. Don't mind me. Picking pockets. You must contribute to the cause of saving all of Italy. Renaissance Italy, nonetheless. If not for my efforts, the Renaissance probably wouldn't have happened. Because the Templars were looking to keep things in a certain order. An order that didn't allow for change. As a matter of fact, because of the efforts of previous assassins, you know, leading up to Altair, or leading up to Ezio, you know, they were succeeding at their mission. My one complaint about the series is what happens outside of the Animus. Here, you can clearly see that the battle between good and evil is balanced, but yet in the real world, all you hear people complain about is, oh, the Templars are winning, the Templars are winning, they're just too powerful, they're just too numerous. Well, if you're gonna complain about that all the time, then why don't you just give up, let the Templars win? Oh no, you don't want to do that, you want to continue fighting because you know it's right. Leonardo, Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Ah, you found another one. How exciting!
This goes down here. I take that up there and blend it with... I've got it.
Now let's see what's nearby. Yeah, we'll take another contract. Thought I saw a red blip on my radar. Which was one of those, pursue the targets, tackle it, and get 1,000 florins. I'm sorry, were you saying something? You're a little bit too busy dying and falling. He probably wasn't saying anything important. Then again, I didn't really give him a choice to say anything because, you know, it was sort of slicing and dicing, shooting and looting, blasting and relaxing. Blade in the crowd. The Doge has decided to send several trusted administrators to rouse the populace in Florence. They are supposed to meet with the Doge shortly. Find them and kill them before the meeting without alerting them to your presence. Lorenzo. 3 administrators in 3 minutes. That sounds a bit difficult. Kill them without them knowing I'm here. Well, easiest way to do that, with a minimal amount of risk, is poison. I go up, I poison them, I walk away, I move on to the next target. There's one. What? No, he didn't detect me! This is irritating. I will return in but a moment. Look for white sheets to start your free run sequences.
Hey, you make it look easy. I'm there. There. On him. Get down, Strongzo.
I could do a throwing knife, but I think he would detect that as well.
All right, lead on.
Those aren't for you. This is bad. Jumping in the water killed a lot of my time.
The merchant Medardo of San Polo has been found guilty of treason. What in hell's name is going on?
Oh, shut up. Quit your yelling. Moron. Whoa. I hate it when it does that noise. I wasn't! Oh my... Ugh! 3 targets in 3 minutes should not be this complicated. But yet here we are. Enjoying the complications of it. Okay, just don't go in the water. Jump. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, let's just find this idiot. There's gotta be somewhere where I can strike him. Down. That's one down. The other one was nearby. I should be able to pick up his trail quick enough. There he is. Quick stab. Hi, Finn. Finnegan is here to cheer me on and make me feel better about messing up those 2 times. What a good cat. What a good gaming cat. Campanelli di San Marco. As I stab him.
Look where you going.
Oh. What the hell? I wasn't trying to pick his pocket. I was just trying to straight up shank him. I should be near the church, which means my 3rd target should be nearby. And there he is. 3,000. Nailed. And now I'm...
Watch where you're going.
Guys, don't get so close. I own the Milanese sword now. I'm just like you guys. Except I'm better with my sword than you.
Is there a reason for this lunacy?
For the lunacy? Oh, heck no. No reason at all. Just doing it just for the lulz. Yes, Ezio, because I want my audience to watch me run up a wall and go nowhere. Thank you for demonstrating the uselessness of your detection AI. Always inspiring. My cat just decides to start making rumble noises as he runs off. Ooh, what a lovely collection of money. Ooh, 15. That's a nice number. I like that. Ooh, 13. That's also nice. Oh, 9. Oh, 5. Oh, come on. Now you're just being stingy. Give up the goods. I know you have them.
Killing must stop. We, the proud citizens of the Republic.
Will you shut up? Shut up and take the money.
Following the recent festival fire.
Hey, have you not heard of we take maintenance of the peace in our glorious
You can chase after me if you want. Clown. Now, I need to find... I'm in unexplored territory, and I'm not too fond of it, so what we're gonna try to do is find... Oh wait, this is water. Never mind. No wonder. Water's meant to be unexplored and unsynchronized.
Looks rather risky.
Get down now. Raju, you won't run away this time.
Much broader. Looks cool too. Oh yeah, that looks very cool. Kind of reminds me of... Well, I mean, it reminds me of a lot of things. But yeah, this is like, as far as I can remember, the Milanese sword is very much, I believe, the, well, actually, you know, I honestly couldn't say. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard right now to remember, but maybe that's something I'll look up on Google later. Oh, what was that? There's nobody here by that name. Well, let's go back to Monte Regione real quick, and we'll do a little bit of banking. I'll pick up some of the florins. I'll pick up my florins, and I'll talk to the architect about further renovations. Probably we'll upgrade the blacksmith next, because right now weapons and armor are getting really expensive, and I'd like to actually be able to afford it before the end game. Or well, no, because it won't matter, because I won't get the discount unless I'm back at Monte Regione. I don't think I really thought this out. Ah, whatever. I'll freeball it. Hello, Claudia. 15,198 florins just became 15,703. I can read numbers. I are smart.
Buongiorno.
Salute, Serezio. Shall we take a look at the list? Okay, so we could talk to the art merchant, but we won't do that. We're going to talk to the blacksmith, dump about 7,000 to renovate that location. I don't know if I really want to put any into the doctor. This is an easy 3,000, which will leave me with what? 5,000? Is there anything else that needs opening? 4,000 for the well. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll open up the well.
Buon viaggio!
Now, admittedly, I am mildly curious if these are actual treasure chest locations, and if they are, where are they? It shows them as being here, and if I recall correctly, Ezio's room. Oh yeah, these are all the paintings I've collected. Some of these were a pretty penny though. But yeah, they look cool. Art's always a cool thing, you know? I don't think people nearly appreciate art as much as I feel like they should. Uh-huh. We're going up. Something's here. Ah, this is Ezio's room. He gets the attic. Oh! Ooh hoo hoo hoo. Oh, I wonder, I do. Oh, well, 300's not bad. I shouldn't be greedy. Ooh, 285. It's building back up at a nice pace. Okay. I don't know if I have any more feathers. I think I do, and it's only one more, which makes it 4. And somehow that also increases the value of Monteregione. I wonder if I have more. Well, yeah, I've been decoding codex pages like it's nobody's business. So we're gonna come in here, and then we're gonna interact. Admittedly, this one kind of it still stumps me. Still not too much of it is making sense. I think I only need... Oh wow, 5 more pages? Criminy. Anyway, I will pause temporarily. But don't go away. I'll be right back. Alright, I still don't know where that chest is. Although I have a hunch. We're gonna explore that hunch. Oh. It's probably right up here somewhere. Why would it be here? I don't know. Now we're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let the money go up. We're gonna let these chests not go unopened. I want these chests. They're literally right here, so why wouldn't I, take advantage of them? Nothing in here, even though it's open. That is very boring. But if we do a little climb here, we find a chest. And if we open it, we will find... Alright! All three. Money is money. I really can't complain. I shouldn't complain. I need the money. I need the money. Need the money.
Nice moves.
Well, thank you,
What's
ladies.
the ring?
You have to show us some of your tricks, Senor.
Oh, double chests. Dude. Just like a double-barreled shotgun. Boom. And... boom. That was a good... That's 600, roughly. Yeah, that's not too bad. No, I don't. I'm not playing that fall down game. Mainly because I'd win. And it would probably hurt. Boom, boom, boom. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Ooh. This looks different. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, this hurt. It didn't hurt. Yay! This will probably be like 200-300. Close! It was on the borderline of being both. See, it's not lit when I go down here. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait. I know where that is, I think. That is in a cave. That is in the mine. Question is, where? Huh? Unlock this map through Ubisoft Club. I am part of the Ubisoft. So, let's see. Hmm. Claimed. Claimed. We'll go ahead and claim that. Close. Family crypt. Color me intrigued. Wonder what's down here. Looks important though, whatever it is. Oh. Must be members of the tomb. I was raised in a small house by the Venetian lagoon. Within the side of the rough, foam-capped waves of the sea. When I was barely old enough to walk, I became a sailor, navigating the Atlantic first as an apprentice, and then while carrying cargo for my father's patron, Messer Marco Polo. It was a good life. One day, while ashore in the harbor looking for work, I fell in love. She was barely 20, but when I looked into her eyes, the whole world was reflected back clearer and brighter than the sun. After that, I still went to sea, but my heart remained on land with the girl who had become my wife and our young son. One afternoon that summer, Messer Polo came to me in his study, my father already there, beside an older man dressed in a strange hooded cape watching us. At that moment, everything about my life changed. My father told me that he was an assassin, removed his ring, and showed me a strange marking on his finger, explaining that our family came from an ancient order that protected and defended mankind. He paused, and then, when I didn't speak, Messer Polo stepped forward. He told me that the stranger in the hood would teach me, and in return I would carry him across the Mediterranean to Spain. And so began my apprenticeship with Dante Alighieri, one that would destroy every bit of happiness I would ever have. Too close. In preparation for our voyage, Messer Alighieri met with me repeatedly. At first our meetings were about the purchasing supplies, but they soon became about higher things, about life, love, honor, and justice. He taught me that society was set up in such a way as to control its members, to stop us from thinking, from seeing. Soon I could look past all the laws and illusions. I understood that mankind was being used by its rulers, that we the people deserved freedom. It was then that Dante began showing me pages from a book Messer Polo had bought back from the palace of the great Genghis Khan. The manuscript, the codex, was about our order, the assassins. Our planned voyage never took place. While returning to Ravenna to pick up the remainder of his belongings, Dante died. Dismayed at the loss of my mentor, I went to inform my father and Messer Polo the sad news, but before I could even speak, I was ushered into the study, and my father, his face white, locked the door behind me. Shocked, I listened in silence as he spoke. Dante intended to take the Codex to Spain, where it would be safe. But he was being watched. The enemy of the assassins, the Knights Templar, still existed. I recalled stories that he had told me about the Templars, and it became clear Dante had been murdered. The Templars knew about the Codex, and they knew about us. Shaking, my father told me to take the Codex and leave for Spain at once with my wife and child. As Messer Polo ushered me out the door, he handed me a small piece of paper with a number written on it. With his number, I could draw on his credit. The more ducats than I had ever seen in any bank in Italy. Well, I got gypped. And I was supposed to reach that how? I have no idea. It didn't even explain to me. Just said, do it. Do it how, you moron? You think this garbage is easy? It's not. I'm navigating a tomb. It's my own family's tomb. Why am I having to investigate it? Why do I have to go through all these trials and ordeals? This is dumb. So whoever... I wonder what sort of reward... I'd better get a very good reward for dealing with this nonsense. Oh. We set sail that night, the ship filled with cargo to sell in the markets at Barcelona. At first it all went well. Then, to avoid a coming storm, we laid anchor in the Otranto harbor. Cloaked in darkness, the pirates came. I didn't see them until they were already boarding my ship. I hid with my family in the hold. Pulling out the codex, I ran the worn leather cover through my hands. Then I broke the spine. The pages slid silently onto the floor. I scattered them into chests, boxes, and containers I was carrying to the market. Then, the men who found us were drunk. I could smell it on their breath. When they asked for the codex, I knew who had sent them. Holding back my rage, I said that I had thrown it overboard. They started to laugh. Two held me down, still gritting, while the rest cut off my wife's clothes. She begged for mercy until her voice gave out. Once they were done, they threw her into the sea. They took my cargo and sunk my ship, and they left me adrift clinging to a piece of railing. I made it to the beach with my son. My wife's body washed up on shore the next morning with the tide. This must be the end. I never saw the sea again. Making my way to Florence, I rented a small room and then visited the bank. I had memorized Marco Polo's account number. With the vast sum I now saw at my disposal, I went to Venice in disguise to find my father. I returned to Florence the next day. Both Polo and my father were already dead. From that moment forward, I collected treatises on architecture, studied classics, and took vocal lessons. I adopted the name Auditore, impersonating a noble at the Florentine court. Accepted as one of their own, I took on the trappings of nobility and constructed this villa for me and my son. Then I hunted them. I raised my son to fight, to find the Codex, and to kill Templars. Together, we would regain the honor of my wife and avenge the death of my father, two debts that could never be repaid. To the auditory that reads this, remember that you are not a nobleman. You are not one of the deceivers. You are one of the people. Avenge us. Whoa! 500? Criminy! Jiminy crickets! 5 times 4. What's 5 times 4? 2,000. Or not? Was that it? Just the money? Family crypt is explored. And that, of course, was the... Oh. Wow. And just like that. $6,085 in the village chest. I might as well go ahead and cash in on that. That should give me, if with my discount too, that should at least allow me to buy the next stage in my leg armor. The rest will come. I have no idea where I'm going. I thought I would have a horse, but... Then again, I may be able to afford it straight up right now.
Well, yes, not here, is it?
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
Shall we take a look at the list? Oh, what a coincidence.
A presto, Ezio.
A presto. Presto, presto, presto. Presto, presto. I'll take my Mistiglia's Greaves.
I'll just count it again.
Oh yeah. Looking baller. Yeah. And now we're gonna let the money ride. We let the money ride, and then we'll buy the armor pieces as we complete missions and the like. We'll fast travel back to Venice, and we will continue now onward with the story. I need to go to the Thieves Guild because reasons. All right.
I have quite a few different accessories too.
There he is! Laggiù! Cari borse! Misericordia! No! Please, don't kill me!
Your comrade kind of abandoned you, friend. How does it make you feel? Probably not good. Mine.
That is disgusting. Leave here. Heretic, you'll feed the flames soon enough.
Whoa, 2 chests. Oh, these could be 500 ones. Oh, 900 and what? Okay, we're making. This is. Whoa. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. We're business money. All right. I wonder if I should buy something. No. That's where they get you. Just because you have money doesn't mean you have to spend it. You don't need to spend the money. Don't spend the money. What am I talking about? I'm spending the money. Excuse me, my good sir! I require a pouch! I would like... Night belt upgrade. But why? I have, like, a lot. I would like a medicine pouch.
Another satisfied client.
And then, of course, we'll run over to the dock. Hey, oh, doctor! I said doctor!
Not in the face.
Oh, I'm gonna mess up your face. Oof. Gets a little steep, that medicine. Whoa. All the updates. There we go. 10 containers of medicine. I'm now set for the next story mission. So, who's ready to save Venezia from the Templars? Salute, Serezio. Shall we take a look at the list? Take a look at the list. Take a look at the list. I find it kind of ridiculous that it takes a long time for Ezio to actually grow facial hair. It's like, why though? Hello! It's Rosa.
Salute, bello mio. Come stai? You back to see me already?
Oh.
Desolato, mia cara, but I am not here to play. I must speak with Antonio. It's urgent.
Antonio! Ezio's here!
Ezio, is everything all right?
Carlo Grimaldi and the Barbario are in league with the one they call the Spaniard. They're going to murder the Doge and replace him with one of their own. They will have all of Venezia, their entire fleet, in their grasp.
And they call me a criminal.
Then you'll help me.
You have me on your side, brother. And the support of all my men.
And women.
Grazie, amici.
But, Ezio, I must warn you. It's not going to be so easy this time. Palazzo Ducale is the most heavily guarded building in Venezia.
Nothing is impenetrable.
This is why we like you, Ezio.
Come, let's go take a look. We'll come up with a plan.
The plan is to nuke the Doge. That's what we're here to do, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna nuke Venezia off the map. Hey.
This business with the Doge. Terrible. Though, treachery like this no longer surprises me. When I was a child, we were taught that the nobles were just and kind. I believed it. Though my father was only a cobbler, and my mother a scullery maid, I aspired to be much more. I studied hard. I persevered. But the nobles would never have me. If you are not born one of them, acceptance is impossible. So I ask you, Ezio, who are the true nobles of Venezia? Men like Carlo Grimaldi and Marco Barbarigo? No!
Go back, please. You just remember what I taught you, ragazzi.
While we work to save this city.
We're trying it again, big boy. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Believe me when I say, friend, I took no pleasure in that. It's just, you had valuable chest, and you wouldn't just let me coolly execute two of you at once, so...
The dead can't fight back, eh, coward?
Well, they did sort of fight back, and they're corrupt. So, going back... Ooh. Yeah, I just got 1,000 florins from those boxes, so I'm just gonna ignore everything you just said. Oh yeah, that's money. That's money in the bank. I'll tell you what I think. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your contributions to the cause of saving your lives. I'm not gonna be mean about it though. I'm gonna be nice. I'm sorry, Antonio. Were you saying something? I stopped paying attention.
Here is the appointed one, the head of three. All who dare to cross his path.
Excuse me, could you shut the hell?
Are his element. Porco demonio!
Thank you.
We need to scout the palazzo carefully. See it from every angle. We just might find a way in. I know of a tall campanile behind the palazzo. Or we might find a way to climb the back of the basilica. Do you have any ideas?
I assume the front door is out.
Va bene. We'll try the front door as well, Saputello.
Stay close. So, what do you think?
We're not getting in this way. They'll have time to murder the Doge before we're able to get through all these guards.
Follow my lead.
I don't think I've synchronized with this before.
Look at that. Archers everywhere.
And the walls are impossible to climb on this side.
Segui me.
This could be bad.
Well now, what's he doing? He must be mute. Why would anyone carry on like that?
Spices from east. A tariff will be imposed to help fund the cost of maintaining the arsenal. Certain exemptions apply. Consult the full decree to see if you are eligible.
You require a medical assistant.
From the Holy Father. You can land to the south and to be excluded from all mercantile entry. However, merchants acting privately may do so with no fear of reprisal.
Why would anyone carry on like
Sorry, nobody here by that name. That is a lot of heavies. Palazzo Ducal di Venezia.
Ballo in maschera is to be held before the Palazzo Dandolo in 1 week's time. Your frangibus Dandolo himself shall preside.
This might be the way in.
Bene. We're in luck. Looks like there's a perfect path up the scaffolding to the roof of the basilica. Shall we?
Let's go.
If only there was seriously just a way to climb up and
Ezio,
over.
look! Isn't that him? Grimaldi!
Don't you understand what I'm offering you, Signore? Listen to me, please. Or this will be your last chance.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Mi dispiace. I meant nothing by it. I'm only looking out for your safety.
We're running out of time.
All right, this way.
It's impossible. There's no way in or out for men. Only birds.
Yes, birds.
Where are you going now?
To see my friend Leonardo.
Well.
Allowed through. Go! That the merchantman Daedalus sank with all hands off the coast of Thessalonica. The Republican after the recent campaign in the will be imposed upon all importation of goods deemed non-essential.
Hey, don't you? Merda, he's getting whatever he's getting. I've lost sight of him. Don't you? He's there, on him. Hurry, I'm losing him. There he is, get him. Hurry, get him.
I'm gonna cut you up now with my knife, pal. That's what you get for being lousy with a knife. And loot your pockets since you irritated me. You seriously damaged my calm.
There he is!
Oh.
Eccolo! There! There! Get down! Go back down, or I shoot!
Probably 200. Oh, double.
Get down, Stronzo! Down or die!
Don't call me a stronzo. I ain't no stronzo. You're the stronzo.
You have no Eccolo! No, you don't! On him!
Oh, fuck.
None of my affair!
Totally fine.
Dannazione! Please! No, non uccidetemi!
I need your help, Leonardo. Does it work?
What? What are you asking?
Does it work, Leonardo? Can it really fly?
I don't know. It's only a prototype. An idea. It's not ready yet.
Have you tried it?
No. It's too dangerous. To test it, you'd have to leap off a tower. Who would be mad enough to do a thing like that?
Leonardo, So, how does she work?
Have you ever watched a bird in flight? It's not about being lighter than air. It's about grace and balance. You must use your body's own weight to control your elevation and direction. Good luck, Ezio.
Oh. Well, that failed miserably.
I can't believe it! It worked! It really worked! You flew, Ezio! You flew!
See, but not very far.
Well, what were you expecting? The machine wasn't designed for distance. All right, look. Let me go over my plans here. Maybe I can find some way to extend the duration of the flight.
Ezio, my men tell me Carlo has the poison. We must hurry.
Antonio, this is Leonardo, the master inventor who built these pezzo di merda.
Hey, it's not the machine's fault. It's mine. I've checked and rechecked my blueprints. It's just impossible. I don't know how to extend the flight. Ah, che idea del cazzo! Eureka! Of course! Genio!
What is he doing now?
It rises. It needs fire. Heated air under its wings will lift the machine.
Leonardo, what good is one fire going to do?
Not one fire, Ezio. It does.
Pin again.
Built all across the city. Enough to carry you from here all the way to the Palazzo Ducale.
How? Ah, capisco. My men could do that, but you are forgetting about the guards.
Don't worry, I will take care of them.
I'll give the order to have my men moving behind you, and hold the locations. They'll light them all up the second the sun goes down over San Marco.
Yeah, I got money for it, and it's synced, but... Oh. Gentlemen, do you believe in death? Yeah, it takes great skill to climb the ladder, I suppose. Four areas cleared for a fire.
This is ridiculous. Vincenzo was supposed to take my shift an hour ago. My wife is going to murder me.
Hey, Katie Freg. Just go. It's not like we're guarding the dojo.
What the hell are we guarding anyway?
A shipment from China. Some kind of colored powder they brought over for a big party. Really expensive. Must be.
And money.
We'll spend that money.
Oh, hi guys. Listen, I'm a little bit lost. I was wondering if you could help me out. Oh.
Eccolo! Get him!
What? His body just disappeared. His body just disappeared into the void. I like medicine. Problem is that I'm about to become infamous.
There he is! Yaju!
Just be quiet. This doesn't need to happen.
Keep on, ragazzi!
Thanks for letting me borrow this, pal.
la malora! I want no part of this!
This is not a restricted area now. You're dead. The last area. Oh, I wonder, I do. How many guards I gotta deal with?
Hey, get down now!
You're not allowed up here! Get down now! Fine, the whole right die!
Wow, already 12,000. These missions are getting more and more profitable. Before long, I should be able to afford the next armor component. I think I'm just going to let it ride with the Milanese sword for now. A little goes a long way, friends. Don't forget to contribute to your friendly neighborhood assassin. There's no sign.
Non sai cosa ti farei.
Hey! You don't gotta go saying all that extra stuff. It's not necessary. Rude. No. Probably no. Scimitar.
Next time, then.
This mighty man, he keeps the poor from the mighty's reach. He keeps the babies for all the country.
Come, friends, here the customer is always right.
Well, I used to believe that the customer was always right, but then I've come to realize the customer is not always. It is not always right. Sometimes the customer is horribly wrong, as is the case. Alright guys, I've murdered my way through half of Venecia. What really makes me so happy is upcoming is the Carnival mission. That's a really cool one. One, because I get a new assassin weapon, and two, I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, because the mission is fun because I get a new weapon, and it's just so cool because I get to participate in so many fun Carnival missions, which is so much fun. And there are the fires.
It's time. You did it. It's beautiful.
See. Now let's hope your idea works. Because we're nearly out of time.
Listen close, Ezio. You're going to want to fly from fire to fire. The heat of each one you pass over should lift you back up in the air again.
Rumbling.
Bene.
Careful, though. There's archers out on the roofs tonight. Avoid those arrows.
Oh.
It will be a short trip.
I wish there was some way I could use my sword while flying these things.
Well, you do have your feet free. If you get close enough without taking an arrow in the head, maybe you could kick them off the building.
Nice.
It's now or never, amico mio.
Oh, I hate this mission for two reasons. This is one.
Ma cos'è? Shoot! Shoot a flying demon!
I'm not a demon, you moron! Whoa, boy. Oh, criminy. Yeah, they just happen to have flaming arrows. Whee! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. This is very bad. Very bad. Uh-oh. There are no fires. Where are the fires? Oh, that failed. Oh, that failed. Oh, that failed. That failed. That failed. I'm failing. I'm falling. I'm gonna fall. This is bad. Bad. Oh, circle around. Make it work. Oh. Keep lighting me on fire, and I will look like a flying demon. Oh, that's it. Yes. Sweet flames. Yes. Aha. Hey, oh boy. Oh yeah, it's smooth sailing. Whee! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Oh, gee. Can I let it ride? Let it ride? Let it ride? Yes! Ah! Conk. It's destroyed, but infiltration succeeds.
Don't worry. Probably just kids with firecrackers. Come, it's your move.
Infiltrate the palazzo without being detected. Alright, now comes the tricky part. It's in the middle of the day. The last time I did this, it was in the middle of the night. What stinks is that there's no real way to tell if the guards are actually loyal.
Stop! Signore, don't drink that!
You are too late. The Doge is dead.
What, Carlo?
Apologies, Signore. But you should have listened to me when you had the chance. Seems you have failed, assassin.
Forgive me, Signore. I tried.
Why? What was it all for?
Assassino! Assassino! He's killed the Doge! The Doge is dead!
And you're next, pal. No, don't! Damn it.
Forza, raga! Remember your training!
I'm going to kill you, Carlo. Because you done goofed.
It takes one assassin to kill another, it seems.
We kill thinking it's best for us. Do we not, Messer Ezio?
I do this not for myself. Compio questo sacrificio per il bene superiore.
Requiescat in pace. Requiescat in pace.
You killed me? You killed me?
Fine, fine! Now! Giants, keep your wits about you, ragazzi.
Get in front of it!
You don't even have your own weapon.
Now! Cut him off! Around the side! Now!
Well, for Pete's sake. Ooh, 6,000? Wait a minute, that's an assassin key.
What? Hold on, idiot! I don't care what shithole you came from.
You ought not say such things. Not wise. There's my synchronization point.